Hi students, welcome to week 2. I was pretty impressed with week 1. You did a lot of good work, but there are 2 points that I want to make about the work. Number 1, well, let's talk about the good things that you did first. I really like the detail in your comments on the shared annotations. You obviously have a good grasp of ethos, pathos, and logos. In fact, I think it sounds like it's a review for many of you. Some of the best stuff that I liked during my time interacting with you this week is when you asked me questions. I don't necessarily like just to give you an assignment and have you complete it and then I'm standing by to grade it. I think the thing that I love the most about teaching, especially in the classroom, is interacting with the students. So if you ever have any questions, you need clarification, don't hesitate to contact me. Some of you send emails and you say things like, "I'm sorry to bother you." It's never a bother. This is really hard work for me, but it's work that I absolutely love. I love this new challenge in my career, and I really like connecting with you. So there are no ridiculous questions. You're never bothering me, so please know that. So I liked the way you worked on the annotation. Some things I'd like you to improve. When you're doing discussions together, I want you to talk to each other. I want it to be more interactive. I already know you're smart, so I don't necessarily want you to write something long about a topic and show how much knowledge you have. I already know you have a good amount of knowledge. What I would rather that you did was show me how you can play off of each other. I want more of that. The second thing, some of you were late on some assignments. And the problem with lateness isn't that you're going to upset the teacher. I think more the issue is you're going to get out of rhythm with the rest of the class. I think the class is working best when they're in a rhythm, when you guys are in a rhythm with each other and you're doing the assignments around the same time, at least the same day. So there's sort of a presence each day in the assignment. I realize sometimes you're going to have to be late. I realize that sometimes you're going to have to get your stuff done early. I've worked in lateness into the rubric. I call it timeliness. So you look at the different rubrics and the outcomes that I've set up in next week's assignments. I think I've done a much better job in outlining the requirements in the rubrics. So take a look, and there will be a slight penalty for late assignments, regardless if you ask me for an extension or not. I want to try to keep the class current. All right, so let's get on to week 2. The first thing you're going to do is have a Skype discussion. You're going to talk together about just how the class is going. I want you to meet each other, look at each other, and talk. We're going to have a nice conversation. It'll probably last about between 20 and 30 minutes. I've set up some groups. 12 of you signed up for the groups, and I've scheduled all of you, as you'll see when you go to the Skype conversation page. 6 of you still haven't replied. I put the link on there, so please reply again so I can get you guys set up. The due date for those conversations will be Friday, so we just have to have the conversations before then and you'll be all set. The second thing I want you to do is peer revision. You guys already did your letters to the editor, so the next thing that I want you to do is peer edit. When you handed in the letter to the editor, you should have been assigned 2 of the letters to revise, to critique, give your comments on. So I want you to do that. That's going to be the next thing, probably the first thing you'll do this week, because we won't have the Skype discussion until later. After that, I want you to address those revisions that your peers did for you. Make changes to the letter as you see fit, and then upload it to the Google folder that you and I share. Then we're going to do something I think is going to be fun and challenging. We're going to learn about public service announcements. I want you to look at 4 short public service announcement videos and I want you to have a video discussion about them. I want the comments to be video comments. That's how I want you to respond to one another, not by writing them, but by making videos. And there's a button right on the dialog box, and if you can't find it, just let me know. It looks like a film strip. The last thing you're going to do is create a video for a public service announcement. Now, this might be a little time consuming, so I want you to start thinking about it now. Since this class isn't about video production, I don't expect it to be a professional quality video, but I do want you to take pride in your work. I'm going to give you until Sunday afternoon. You will have 1 week to do it. But I would like you to watch what public service announcements are before you attempt it. So I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So I hope you have a great week this week. Let me know what I can do for you, and have fun in doing this work, okay? Thanks. I'll see you soon.